one of our testing labs. So we have an ability to very quickly build up custom-based systems, bring them in here, run through a fairly rigorous regimen of thermal testing. We've got an environmental chamber, a fairly sizable one, so that for OEM type standards, you want to be in a position to ensure that the cooling system can not only survive, but also keep the hardware surviving in an extreme ambient of either maybe 35 degrees C or even 45 degrees C in some instances. So we've prided ourselves always on being responsive to our customers, not only individual customers who would like to have a custom-based system, but the high-end customers that we've serviced for quite a long time, guys like Main Gear and Biohazard and names of that nature, have relied on us to very quickly turn around the newest, latest, greatest hardware solutions, and in some cases actually software control systems as well. So this is where we put it together for the first time, run through the validation testing, and make sure that what goes out the door works.
And in terms of software, you're speaking probably with the MTech Control Center?
Actually, we've gone even beyond the MTech Control Center now. We've got an ability to interface with a full featured chassis controller. So the chassis controller technology that we've developed can control not only a chiller or two chillers, it can do any combination of hardware, including monitor up to 15 different temperature zones. It can actually control 8 fans, 2 pumps. It can, in an urgent situation, shut the entire system down through a cutoff relay that's built onto the board. It can even actually play wave files and tell you if the door is open. So there's a full USB connected hardware interface that we can now more or less have a full picture of the chassis controls and build up a scheme to make sure that it's ultimately as utterly quiet as it possibly can be.
Right, and that is probably, some of that is incorporated with the BFG Phobos, is it?
We've got a number of projects on the go with BFG. I actually couldn't even tell you if that technology is in the project, but I suspect that what I do know is we're providing liquid cooling into the BFG Phobos, both for video cards and the CPU.
Right. Okay. And so you're working at some stuff here. We have to keep the camera away from certain areas, but we've got the Dell XPS there and some other really neat projects here.
Yeah, we have to be very careful that what doesn't get shown in our place, because it's actually a very important role for CoolIT, since we see hardware usually previous to its release, because our customers are very concentrated on being time to market, which is kind of the nature of the high performance business. So we not only have to be sensitive to the press, seeing our customers' top secret stuff. Also, we want to be careful of not showing our own stuff that has not yet been released. But beyond that, we also want to be very careful, and it's of utmost importance that any visiting customers don't see any of their competitors. So it's actually quite unique that we do things like this, for example, because we more or less have to maintain a closed door policy.
Absolutely. Well, I know BCC Hardware and our readers appreciate getting a chance to look around. And we'll be back in just a little bit.